Alright you guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another matchday reaction video. This time we're talking Aberdeen 2, Rangers 4. Stevie G finally beat us on the 4th attempt. As disappointing a result as it is for us tonight, I actually thought tonight's game was a really good advert for Scottish football. It had a bit of everything. It had two teams going at it hammer and tongs. Two teams who I thought played really well tonight and played some really good football at the same time. There was controversy, there was red cards, there was good goals. And to be honest, if you're trying to sell somebody Scottish football, that's the game to show them. A really, really good competitive game. Obviously, it's hurt our chances of repeating in second place. And yeah, we're now 5 points behind them, so that's disappointing. So yeah, we only made one change for the weekend. We brought on Scott McKenna for Stevie May. And yeah, it was really good to see Scott McKenna back. Obviously, we didn't see him for the whole 90 minutes, which we'll get to. And to be honest with Stevie May, I've tried my best to defend him a lot, but he really hasn't played well recently. Particularly on Saturday, his decision-making was dreadful, so I'm no surprised to see him out the team. Now, there was a kind of catch-22 situation, though. In this game, I was wondering if Niall McGinn might start. And the reason being is I think the way to get to Rangers is by set pieces. I think they're very, very poor at defending set pieces. And a guy like Niall McGinn, his deliveries into the box can be massive for us. And in particular, the two games we beat them in this season, it was a Niall McGinn delivery for a set piece. And yeah, 1-0. But McGinn didn't start the game. Didn't really come on till very late. And I think that we had a lot of set pieces tonight, but I felt like the deliveries tonight for Gary Mackay-Steven and Greg Stewart were so poor at times that we never really capitalised on it. And you noticed the difference when McGinn came on and when we were piling on the pressure at 3-2 down. And it does make me wonder. I'll be honest, I wouldn't start McGinn at the moment, just the way he's been playing recently and the way other guys have been playing ahead of him. But that might have been a game to give him a start in, but it's a talking point, I guess. But we'll get to the game just now. Obviously, I thought Aberdeen in the first 15-20 minutes were the better side, but never really created a clear-cut chance. There was a couple of half chances for Greg Stewart that he blazed over. And then a couple of minutes before they scored, they had a great chance for Morelos, who's blasted it wide. And then they found the goal. So Ryan Kent's picked up the ball through the middle. He's made a run to the outside on the right. You can kind of see what he's trying to do. But I think we were a wee bit passive in just allowing him to go that way rather than trying to actually show him to the touchline. Instead, we allowed him to run in the box. He's got the shot across goal. Lewis has parried it away into the path of Morelos. Morelos beats McKenna to the ball and puts it away, and it's 1-0. I think the difference in tonight's game, to be honest, was the performance of Alfredo Morelos in the first half. He was unplayable in the first half. He should have had a hat-trick, to be honest. He missed that great chance at 0-0 before he scored. And to be honest, that was the best we've seen Alfredo Morelos play against us. He's obviously got himself sent off in every game he's played against us this season, and he was suspended for the game he missed. But he had some okay games against us last season when we really struggled with Rangers, but I thought he was tremendous tonight. If we'd got a draw tonight, I don't think anybody could have had too many complaints, but Morelos' performance in the first half was just that good that he was the difference. Now, quickly after they went 1-0 up, Sam Cosgrove gets the equaliser. It's a wee bit of pinball in the box. The balls fell nicely for Sam Cosgrove, and he's been really composed in just rolling it back across the goalkeeper in the bottom corner for 1-1. I don't know where this Sam Cosgrove has came from. I remember actually after the last Rangers game when he got sent off, granted he shouldn't have been sent off that day, I said I never needed to see him again, but he's been so good. It's not just the goals as well, it's the composure he's shown. His hold-up play's been really, really good. I don't know where the Sam Cosgrove's come from, but yeah, I'm really happy to see it. And he got his goal in the first half, obviously got a goal in the second half as well. But after that was when we really struggled, and yeah, we found ourselves 3-1 down at half-time. I thought we were unlucky to be there, but again, Alfredo Morelos has put them 2-1 up. He's picked up the ball just outside the box. He's cut back onto his left foot, and as soon as he cut back on his left foot, I thought we were alright. But he's curled in a great finish in the bottom corner for about 20 yards. So fair play to them. 2-1. The third goal, we do have a wee bit of a gripe about. Now, at first, I'll be honest, at first I didn't notice it. It wasn't until half-time when I actually saw a replay of it that when their free kick is flighted in the box, Connor Goldson's offside. And he obviously comes back from the offside position to win the flick-on header that's hit Scott McKenna in the arm. Now, at first I was wondering what the fuck Scott McKenna's arm was doing in the air, but he's appealing for the offside, and yeah, it's a wee bit unfortunate, but to be honest, McKenna can have no complaints about the penalty other than the fact that the offside flag should have been up, but it's Rangers, and we've seen what happens. Anyway, Tavernier puts away the penalty. Lewis was really unlucky not to save the penalty. 3-1 down, and you felt, to be honest, it was game over unless we did something really quickly in the second half, which we did. We got the penalty where Tavernier wrestles down Lewis Ferguson. Really stupid challenge for Tavernier. I don't know what he was thinking. Cosgrove's put the penalty right down the middle, and it's 3-2, and it's game on, and you're thinking, here we fucking go. It'd already been a smashing game up to that point, and even though there was only one more goal in the next 40 minutes or whatever it was, the game just remained mad. I thought it was a brilliant game of football tonight. The big talking point of the night was obviously the double red card. Obviously McKenna and Morelos had the little coming together in the first game of the season, where Morelos booted McKenna, got sent off, somehow got it rescinded. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But they've gone for a challenge together. Morelos has clearly stamped on Scott McKenna. He's been sent off and he absolutely deserves it. Now, I've seen people be a wee bit 50-50 about Scott McKenna's red card. I know Scott McKenna didn't kick Morelos, but to be honest, it wasn't for a lack of trying. So I honestly have no complaints about McKenna being sent off there. I think that both guys deserve to walk, and I think if either of them somehow get it rescinded, I think it's a poor decision by the compliance officer. We've seen some shockers for the compliance officer, so you never know. But yeah, I think both deserve their marching orders, and I don't think either can have any complaints. Now, I felt 10 aside would probably suit Rangers. I think Rangers are a better side than us when it comes to exploiting open spaces, but 10 aside actually really suited us, to be honest, because they sat kind of deep and invited us to have a go at them, and we created a few decent chances. Granted, it wasn't until the last 15 minutes of the game or something that we started to really create the chances. We had a couple of pinball in the box. McGregor made one really, really good save from a shot that I don't know if it was deflected or redirected by one of our boys or what, but McGregor's done really well to keep himself big and save it. Before those chances though, McGregor had a moment where he could have been sent off. Now, it's one of those weird ones where I can kind of sympathise with the referee, because in real time, it's not something that you're really looking for, but I kind of feel like McGregor probably should get a retrospective ban. Now, there's been more than just tonight that McGregor should have been punished for, and it hasn't happened, so I'm not expecting anything, but he kind of knows what he's doing. So it's a ball played through on the ground. Lewis Ferguson's trying to get on the end of it. It's a wee bit overhit, and McGregor comes out and claims it. But when he comes out and claims it, he leaves a leg out and he leaves a stud up, and he catches Ferguson halfway up the shin, and it's a shocker. And, I mean, granted, like I say, it's tough for a referee to spot that, but if the referee saw that, he probably should have sent McGregor off, because McGregor knew exactly what he was doing. And I hope that the compliance officer will at least retrospectively take some action on that one. I don't expect it, because we've seen what happens this season. Like I said, we had the few chances and then they hit us on the break. It was a good breakaway. I think it was Tavernier picked it up. It kind of ends up a 2-on-1. Defoe does a really, really good job of not just coming inside. He keeps deep enough and kind of leaves the defender in no man's land. He doesn't know whether to go to Tavernier or track Defoe, so he's kind of got to stay in the middle and hope for the best. Tavernier picks it Defoe. Defoe lashes it home, 4-2 the aim. And yeah, like I said, it's weird, because I kind of enjoyed the game tonight. And I fucking hate losing to them, but the game was really, really good. And like I said at the start, it was a good advert for Scottish football. It was one of those games that we'll probably remember, to be honest. Regardless of what happens this season, regardless of whether Rangers go on and win the title, which I don't expect, regardless of whether we end up finishing above Rangers, which to be honest I now don't expect, but whatever happens, that game will be remembered. It was a really, really good game, even if it's not that consequential for what happens in the end. I think it was one of the better games we've seen all season, and I think it's a credit to both sides as well, and I think it's a credit to the strength of the Premier League at the moment, because I think we all accept that Celtic are the best team in the league, but to watch the next two best teams put on a game like that was good for Scottish football. So the fact it was on TV as well can't have hurt. So yeah, like I said, a really, really good game. To talk about Rangers quickly, I thought, like I said, Morelos was the best player in the park. I thought we struggled to deal with Ryan Kent. And to be honest, I thought we struggled with Ryan Jack tonight as well. Now, I don't think Jack has played that well against us since he's gone there. I think we've kind of known how to play against Ryan Jack this season. But he was very smart tonight, and he was quite good at picking the ball up deep. But the thing that frustrated me about Ryan Jack when he played for Aberdeen is he'd pick up the ball in 15 yards of space where he could just stride forward, and he never really did it. But he did it tonight, and then he was able to pick out passes for there. It was him who picked out Kent, who made the run outside for the first goal. And yeah, I still hate Ryan Jack, but I thought he had a good game tonight. For Aberdeen, I thought that the two standouts were Graham Shinnie and Lewis Ferguson. I thought both were absolutely tremendous tonight. I think Ferguson, to be honest, I'm not going to say he's been on bad form, but Ferguson's been a bit up and down. He's had some good moments and some bad moments the last few weeks. But I thought Ferguson was absolutely immense tonight. And yeah, I thought that I still think you can make an argument for Alfredo Morelos being man of the match, despite the fact that he got himself sent off quite early in the second half. But I thought our best performer tonight was Lewis Ferguson, closely followed by Graham Shinney. And yeah, just overall, I thought a reasonably good team performance for Aberdeen. To be honest, all season, Scott McKenna's played really, really well, but I think he struggled a bit tonight. I think obviously the penalty decision was a wee bit unfortunate in some ways, but in other ways it was really, really stupid. The red card, if he shows a wee bit of restraint, he's alright, and it's 11 against 10. We saw what happened, and yeah, I can't have any complaints about McKenna's red card. It wasn't that I thought Scott McKenna was poor tonight, I just thought it wasn't as good as we expect for him. But yeah, overall I thought it was a pretty good team performance. And I mean, it's obvious that Rangers have improved since last season. I think Rangers can be one of those teams that they're going to have some bad games here and there. They're still a wee bit ropey defensively, but they have enough going forward that they can be really, really good going forward. And they showed it tonight. They've shown it a few times this season. So I'm going to wrap up just now anyway, because I don't think there's a huge amount else to talk about. I tried to do this as quick as possible because this was honestly the type of game where you could end up doing a 20-25 minute video, and I never really want to do that. But so I'm going to wrap up just now. Playing Queen of the South in the Cup on Sunday. Hopefully a chance to put in a performance very similar. If we play like that against Queen of the South, we'll win the game. If we play like we did in the first game against Stennismuir though at home, we might be in trouble. Stephen Dobie's been on fire for them, and I guess we'll see what happens on Sunday. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video or got anything out of it, hit the red subscribe button. Like the video as well, which really helps it get out there. If you know anybody who'd enjoy this, share it with them. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again sometime.